Hello and welcome back to the Critically Clueless. Today we are in Crusader Kings 3 and we are continuing our God playthrough. We are in episode 9 now, I believe, so we're getting towards the stage in the game where we're wrapping things up, and I'm kind of beginning to look at the legacy that we've managed to achieve. Now we are 75 years old and we still do not quite yet have all of Britannia. We have expanded a little bit and expanded our borders, but yeah, like I said, we still haven't quite yet managed to even have our own island yet. So hopefully over the last 2 episodes, we're gonna be able to do that, unify, and be happy days. Let's see what this episode has for us. Again, guys, if you're enjoying this playthrough, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're not already. And don't forget, we do actually have that active and growing Discord as well. You want to chat about this game, chat about a game you happen to be playing, the link is there in the description for you. So I kind of want to see what wars we're at, what's happening right now, see how we can expand even more. Looks like there's parts of Ireland that we still do not have, so that's something we need to try and do. Conquering the duchy, probably a good idea. It says we can't right now. Why can't we? Because we're still under truce, which absolutely sucks. What about West Riding? Can we conquer that right now? We can, and they really don't have any troops. That's going to be super easy. Another part here too. Let's see if we're under truce with these, and apparently we are. Truce sucks, doesn't it? Truce is not fun. Okay, so what about extending our borders over here? What have we got? These guys don't have a lot of land. We can try that, see how that goes. I believe that was these guys. What about this bit of border here? We can't go to war with these guys. They don't have a huge ton, so we can go to war with them. And I feel like we can probably do one more. He's a house member. He's my grandson. Well, hello there, grandson. How are you? And how exactly am I related to you? Let's have a little look-see. So, his parents are my daughter. Well, isn't that interesting? My daughter had a son, and he happens to be a little chieftain. Well, that's pretty cool. Call house member to war. I don't really want to do that. I kind of want to declare war on him, but I feel bad declaring war on my own family. Bit naughty, innit? Shame I can't, like, make him a vassal, which I cannot do. What about these guys? That's a nice chunk of land. They don't have a lot of troops. Okay, so we've got a few wars here. I'm not exactly sure of everywhere that we're going for. I may have forgotten. I believe there is one. So first of all, let's raise all armies. Now it's going to take a new mode. I actually should have... I realised I've made a slight mistake. So I have too much land. Because I have too much land, I don't have access to everyone I should have access to when it comes to troop-wise. Let's see if I can find somebody. Now, he's my heir. There we go. My grandson. Oh, my grandson can have one more title somewhere. So let's give him... Let's give him that one. Now let's see who else we've got. He has another son. Very cool. Another grandson there. 21 years old. Has no land whatsoever. So we're going to grant some titles. Where should we grant? What shall we grant? 1, 2, 3. Four and 5. There we go, and he can have 5, so that worked out rather good too. I believe he will be too young, 13 years old. Yes, okie dokie. Let's look at my other son, who's 52. He has 2 sons of age right now too. He can have 1 more piece of land. Where is the grant titles? Why can't I grant him a title? Okie dokie, I guess we'll skip him for now. Let's go to number 2. How's he doing? He has no land whatsoever. Grant some titles. I want to keep all of those to myself, including some of that. Let's do Dublin. There we go. Just giving him another 5. And he can have 5. So we should be pretty sorted. Let's hit unpause on that. Oh, hello. Death sentence of a lovely thief. Okay. So we have 1 battle to win up here. That should be pretty quick and easy, that one. And we have a few troops down here. I'm not sure what they're doing, so I kind of want to make sure we win whatever the hell that is. And I believe this is the only battle we have on our island. I believe the rest is up here. Giving birth to a son, okie dokie. Oh, where did they go? So we have access to all of our troops once again. Raise all armies here once again. Let's move these 5,000 troops. Let's pop them over here. I need to sort out my factions by the looks of it. That was a nice easy win. We'll get these troops to come up here as well. Get him to pop down here. I believe that's the one that I was related to. I don't think I'm at war, but I think he may be an ally. 10,000 troops. Let's get them to fight up here. got one more. I guess we can get him to take over this castle. Daughter has given birth to a son. Now there's a lot of troops lying around here, but I don't think any of them have the power to take us on. Whereas at market with monk, his attention was caught by a criminal chained. Okay, when a man begged for... Ah, I see. This is going to be compassionate. We definitely don't want him to be compassionate. Arrogant or callous. So let's do that. Let's make him callous. A little bit of stress to change, you know, change little bits like that, but sometimes it can be absolutely worthwhile. Is there any castle up here we can take? Yeah, we can take that castle right there. Now we have 10,000 troops to go ahead and take. Where's the next castle? Is that a castle? I believe that might be a castle. Won't take long for these to be... I wonder what I would call a victory in this playthrough as well. I'm very interested to know just how long my character can last in life. Like I said, this is going to be... it's only going to be a 10 episode playthrough, but I'm very, very interested to know just how long he's going to last. Be happy to continue the playthrough, so if you guys do want to see more episodes and see how things turn out with this life, then let me know down in the comments. To be fair, he's 75, so he could die at any time. There is one dude left, and where exactly is he? Oh, it's this one all the way up here, which should be one any second. There we go. Oh, cannot enforce demands just yet. Interesting. Let's get these guys to disband. We don't need them anymore. Managed to win. What was that, 4 wars in one go? I quite like that. We've definitely got the power of the area, which is brilliant. Gave away just enough. Well, I'm going to have to give away some more land, actually. I just realised I'm going to have more area on its way. Pop that over there. I think there's one more castle that we can take. I think that's the last one there. If we need to take it, we can take it. And that should be it. Nice. Oh, we got this tiny little bit there. We're going to have to do it duchy by duchy. But hey, it is what it is. Let's merge all the armies and then we can disband all at once. Well, I'm quite happy with that. I wonder if our truce agreement has now finally run out. And we can actually attack someone we want to attack. First of all, let's see if we can find yet another son. Let's see, children, children, children. Did they have any children? No children here. That was unfortunate. My daughter didn't last very long. There we go. There's my grandson. Oh, he's not in my land. Who is his liege? I was about to give them land then. Let's go for... Does he have any children? He does have children. None of them are quite old enough yet, though. Trying to find somebody that I can offload a little bit of land to. There we go. That will do. Ooh, I think that might be one too many. I done 5 instead. I done 6 instead of 5. That's not good. But he also has another son. And we can grant titles here as well. And that puts us down to just 17. Let's make sure our council is still ticking over. Everything is going fine here. Or ish. Fine ish works for me. Let's see if we can actually do something. Oh, actually, I've got an idea. Lifestyle, martialness, that's where we are. Okay, so we have 6 points to pop onto something. Where do we want to go? Just trying to see what kind of perks we have that we can grab. Fort levels, prepare conscription, mercenary armies, courtship. I quite like going down this line, to be fair. Kingsguard is quite cool, adds extra knights. Marriage, courtship. Peacemaker. Makes it easier for us to grab that piece. I guess we can do that. I guess we'll go down here and we'll get Never Back Down and Kingsguard. There we go. That'll do. That will do. Now we already got stewardship, which is quite cool. Diplomat, force, vassalage. Let's try and see if we can get some points over here before we end up dying. We're going to get even more fertility, because why wouldn't we? And we'll see how this kind of like goes for us. But before we do that, we need to find if we can actually declare war. We can declare war. Brilliant. Lancaster is probably a good idea. So let's do that. And I think this is a different nation as well. Let's declare war again. I'm going to go for conquer the duchy. And is this a different one again? I believe so. Okay, so we've got 3 little wars within our little area. let's see how this goes. They have quite a few troops, to be fair. Pop our biggest army in the smallest little area that we're actually fighting in. Let's grab a couple of these up. So we're conquering the capital, or on our way to. Let's conquer that as well. So that's those three sorted, and we've got two more to grab. One capital. And this one too. Let's see how that goes. Now, I do have an army, which looks like it could actually do some damage. Oh, has caught my attention. Sharp their arms, curving off her neck. In one smooth motion, I sliced her throat. That's a bit mean. I tug her dress open and lay with her. I guess we'll go that option. We have got a little bit of stress going on with ourselves right now. Stress does not help at all. Not in having a long life anyway. Luckily, we've got so many perks and interests that we should have plenty of ways to get rid of stress. Something we're going to have to figure out is just how many children are unmarried in a minute, and make sure we sort that out, because of course having big heirs, lots of kids is what we want. Bigger family, the better. Pop over here. This one's also done, so where can we go? Where can we go? What needs to be taken? That needs to be taken. Oh, Monk is a new father of okie dokie. My grandson has brought forward undeniable evidence that my great granddaughter was fathered by none other than him. I see. No, we're not going to arrest him. That would be not good. My courtier has given birth to a daughter, and we both know that I am her father. The world must know that this is my child. I agree. I think that is a good idea. Let's conquer that. That's been done. That's been done. Give it a little bit of time, and we should be all sorted. Victories all round by the looks of it. We have, let's see, this one done too? It is done. Okay, so we have just one of those little wars. What do we have? 3 then on the bounce? We managed to get a little bit more land. We also managed to randomly acquire an extra daughter, which is interesting and cool. Disband, and of course once again let's disband. So we still haven't got all of the land, but damn, we are close. We are closer than we ever have been, of course. Is this our land? I just noticed this. Whom is this? What is this? Your armies are raised. Well, let's unraise them and find out if we can claim that back. Must have been a slight oversight. I think possibly someone died. And so we lost a little bit of land there because of that. I feel like that's what's happened. Okay, so we've got 2 more wars to go on. But before we do that, we're going to have a look at our children for a real second, because we've got 17 of them for a start. And when you have 17 children, people slip through the cracks slightly. Now we're going to legitimize the bastard, because why the hell wouldn't we? We want the child to be actually ours, after all. Don't need to worry about them. Has a spouse. Has a spouse. Oh, does not have a spouse, does not have children, is 25. There could be problems there. Okay. First of all, matrimonial. Do we want power? I don't really care, to be fair. I just want to secure somebody half decent. Actually, not a bad ally, to be fair. Okay, so we have got 1 sorted. What about this one? 17, no children. Find spouse, absolutely need to. Again, we're going to go for alliance power. Again, not bad. We can certainly cope with that. Do we have anyone else? We have 1 more. How old? Is only 11. We could always set up for greatness in the future, of course. There we go. I think that worked out rather splendidly. We're now 79 years old, guys. We've got issues. We have got issues. Has absolutely no power, but we cannot go to war. Why can't we go to war? Because we'd be breaking a truce. We want to break a truce now, would we? What about small land? What can we do here? They don't really have any troops, so we're going to go and do that. We're going to have a little war against these guys up here. Again, they've got absolutely no troops, so we should be able to quite easily take them on. And let's raise all armies. It's just our alliances clicking into place. Also been called to war. Right, everything is sorted. So first of all, we have these guys. Hello. Let's pause that real quick. That would make more sense. And let's get these guys in on the action as well, making sure we take both of them out pretty easily. Smaller. Now, I think one of the biggest or the best things that have come about from having a god character is the fact that we can have so many bloody domains. It seriously helps. Obviously, having so many domains has meant that we're able to have a huge amount of levies because we're getting all those levies from those domains. That's really helped us out. It's certainly given us the most when it comes to, you know, army size. I quite like that. Now we've been called to war, and I've just realised we're up against Sweden, I believe, or we've been called to aid Sweden. Not really sure, but there's this whole area at war here. Now we got these two. I believe that's all we wanted, those two. So Maybe I should come over with my big army just to make sure things tick on by, okay? There we go, we got a few armies. We've got a very quick, easy win. I think that possibly is the defense. We got called to war in a defense war, I believe. I believe that was what that was. This has been taken. So let's pop them down. Maybe over here. That's about to be taken. That's about to be taken. I believe these have already been done. Or they will be done in any second. One pop. Two pop. There we go. Look at that. So if we look at that, that should be one. Another one's been one there. We've got this one that's been one. Now we've only got two going, so let's look to see exactly what we're supposed to be fighting and where they are. So if we grab him and pull him up there, and then if we grab these guys and push them up here, hopefully be able to get a bit of a fight going on, win a war, and score some more points. Nice, my daughter's just given birth to a son. And of course we are once again going to name him Monk. Monk the Fourth. I believe 4 Roman numerals would be a V, if I'm correct. There we go. We won that, scored some real nice points then too. Let's grab him, pop him there. That is not what we're supposed to be attacking. Ah, it was this land here. I see he was just in no man's land for a second. Yep, that's what we were supposed to be taking. Is there anything else? I don't think there is another one. Ah, this one right there. And then if we grab this army and pop this down here, that will be another castle taken. This land's already been done. And there's an army of 4,000 randomly over here, so let's go and do this. I think this is the defensive. My daughter's giving birth to a daughter. Very cool. No truce with... Okay. Let's pop down and help our allies out a little bit. And yeah, I believe it's just that one little ally war now. So I think we are done. Look at that. We've got a nice chunk of land up here. So we may not have all of Britannia, but we are conquering some land up here as well. Some homeland, if you like, considering what we were going with. Doing pretty well. Quite like that. Gained a level of devotion as well. Some realize how to conference. We should spend more time together. Should we? I'm still convinced. I never want to see your face again. That's a bit mean. Okay, fine. We'll spend some more time together. And we can disband 1. We can disband 2. We can still take 3 more pieces of land as well before we have to once again give someone else some more land. Oh yeah, we took that as well, didn't we? I forgot about that. We took them pieces back, which is cool. So these guys are not going to be able to grab just yet, I don't think. Apparently we can. Apparently that war that we just had actually took a minute of time. Cool house member. He's my grandson. Fair enough. Oh, we're in a truce. We're in a truce. In a truce. You may be my grandson, but there's no way I can have you be there. We'll let that, that one lie, but at the end of the day, you've got to go, my friend. How many troops do these guys have? 1,000? That's not a lot, is it? I think we'll raise all man-at-arms. How about that? It's going to take a little minute to raise the man-at-arms, I think. They asked for white piece. Let's grab the man-at-arms and bring them up over here. These are just trained soldiers. No levies. And of course, I'm leading, so we should be pretty good when it comes to actually beating anything they've got to offer. Bit of a risk, but I think it should be fine. Not unless they called in some random ally that I didn't know about anyway. Now, is that a town for us to grab? It is. 5 months actually on that too. Accept some invitations. Noticing them taking some land just below me. Your daughter has given birth to a son. Very cool. And they've gone in for a battle and lost. And we actually won that, so... Okie dokie. So how is our... Well, we're looking very good right now, aren't we? Look at that, guys. I believe we have actually managed to grab all of Britannia. That's cool. That's quite cool. Not only have we got all of Britannia, but we've also got this up here. We have got Brittany down here. And we're doing a good job of taking up land within Sweden, stopping Sweden from swallowing all that land up. I don't know if you've ever done any of these playthroughs, but typically I find Sweden managed to get a huge chunk of land. So I'm quite happy that I've managed to kind of like stop Sweden gobbling up that entire little area. I'm going to leave this episode right here, guys. Hopefully you have enjoyed what you have watched so far. We are absolutely dominating, able to take on anyone at least at this time and within our range. Quite happy the way things are going. We are now 83 years old and still kicking, which is fabulous. Our heir, however, is 61. That's not good. If we took over as him, that would not be very good. That would actually suck. So hopefully we'll see how the very last episode gets on, guys. Let me know if you enjoyed this episode. Let me know if you want to see more. Until then, I've been a monk, we've been a Critically Clueless, and I will see you in the next episode real soon. Happy gaming.